In the shadowed halls of ancient Alexandria, where alchemists toiled over their crucibles, seeking to transmute lead into gold, a greater secret whispered through the ages. The true alchemy is not of metal, but of the mind, where thought transmutes reality from the inside out, shaping the world with the silent power of your beliefs. From the Hermetic sages who declared that the universe is mental to the quantum physicists who discovered that observation shapes the fabric of existence, the evidence has always been there. Your thoughts are not mere whispers in the void, but the philosopher's stone, the sacred fire that forges reality itself, a process of mental alchemy that begins within you, where every belief you hold, every vibration you emit, becomes the raw material of the world you experience. Today, we embark on a transformative journey into the esoteric art of belief-based reality shaping, exploring the hidden laws of consciousness, the power of intention, and the alchemical process of thought, revealing how you can transmute your reality from the inside out, stepping into your divine power as a conscious creator, where the lead of limitation becomes the gold of infinite potential. Let us begin with the ancient wisdom of Hermeticism, a tradition born in the sands of Egypt, where the emerald tablet proclaimed, "As above, so below, as within, so without," a sacred axiom that unveils the foundation of mental alchemy. The world you see is a reflection of the world within, a mirror of your consciousness where every thought, every belief, every vibration shapes the reality you live. The Hermetic principle of mentalism declares, the all is mind, the universe is mental, a truth that echoes through the ages, from the Vedic seers who taught that the world is a projection of Brahman, the universal consciousness, to the modern quantum physicists who discovered that the act of observation collapses the wave of potential into the particle of form, as seen in the double-slit experiment, where particles behave as waves until observed, as if reality itself waits for your gaze to take shape. This is the first step of mental alchemy, awareness, the fire that ignites the crucible of your mind, where the raw material of your thoughts is heated, purified, and transformed, a process that begins with the recognition that your beliefs are not passive but active, not mere ideas but forces, each one a seed that grows into the reality you experience, a garden where the flowers of joy or the thorns of suffering bloom according to the seeds you sow. The alchemists of the Middle Ages understood this process as the great work, a journey of transformation where the base elements of the self, fear, doubt, limitation, are transmuted into the gold of wisdom, love, and infinite potential, a metaphor for the mental alchemy that unfolds within you, where every thought is an element, every belief a compound, and your consciousness the alchemist, wielding the fire of intention to shape the reality you live. In the 13th century, the alchemist Paracelsus wrote, "The mind is the laboratory of the universe," a reminder that your thoughts are not isolated but interconnected, resonating through the quantum field, where every vibration you emit sends a ripple across the fabric of existence, returning to you as the reality you experience. A cycle of creation that mirrors the alchemical process of solve et coagula, dissolve and coagulate, where the old must be broken down before the new can be formed, where limiting beliefs must be dissolved in the fire of awareness before a new reality can be forged in the crucible of your mind. This is the power of belief-based reality shaping, a process that begins with the raw material of your thoughts, the lead of fear and separation, and through the fire of intention, the elixir of love, and the philosopher's stone of awareness, transmutes them into the gold of a reality that reflects your highest truth, a reality where the boundaries of the possible expand with the light of your awakened consciousness. The quantum field offers a modern lens for this ancient truth, revealing that reality is not fixed but fluid, a dance of probabilities that takes shape under the gaze of your consciousness, a principle that aligns with the esoteric teachings of the Kabbalah, where the tree of life is a map of creation, its sephirot, spheres of divine emanation, reflecting the process of mental alchemy, from Keter, the crown of pure consciousness, to Malkuth, the kingdom of manifested reality. In the quantum realm, the observer effect demonstrates that your perception shapes the world. Particles exist in a state of superposition, a cloud of potential until observed, collapsing into form under the influence of your awareness, just as your beliefs collapse the infinite possibilities of your life into the reality you experience. Imagine a belief you've held, perhaps I am not enough. It acts like a lens, filtering the quantum field, drawing to you experiences that match its frequency, reinforcing the belief in a self-fulfilling cycle, a loop that repeats until the belief is transmuted, until the lens is changed, until the reality shifts. The Kabbalistic tradition speaks of this as the light of Ein Sof, the infinite divine essence that flows through all things, a light that you channel through the prism of your consciousness, where every thought, every belief, refracts the light into the colors of your reality, a spectrum of experience that reflects the inner state of your being, a process of mental alchemy that transforms the lead of limitation into the gold of infinite creation. The power of intention is the fire of this alchemical process, the flame that heats the crucible of your mind, purifying your thoughts, refining your beliefs, and forging a new reality from the raw material of your consciousness, a truth the yogis of India have known for millennia, as written in the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. When you are inspired by some great purpose, some extraordinary project, all your thoughts break their bonds. Intention is the alchemist's fire, the force that directs the energy of your thoughts, aligning them with the frequency of your desired reality, a process that begins with clarity, knowing what you seek to create, and is fueled by emotion, the elixir that gives your intention life, the spark that ignites the transformation. Picture a moment in your own life, a time when you held a vision with unwavering focus, perhaps a dream of love, of success, of healing, and felt it so deeply that it came to pass, as if the universe itself conspired to bring it into being. This was mental alchemy in action. Your intention the fire, your belief the raw material, your reality the gold. A process that reveals the esoteric truth of reality shaping. What you focus on, you create. What you believe, you become. What you intend, you transmute. A cycle of creation that begins within and radiates outward, shaping the world from the inside out. The ancient mystery schools of Egypt understood this process as the art of Ma, the principle of cosmic order, where the alignment of thought, word, and deed creates harmony in the universe, a harmony that begins within you, where the lead of chaotic thoughts is transmuted into the gold of aligned intention, a process of mental alchemy that mirrors the journey of the soul through the duat, the underworld, where every challenge, every shadow, every belief is weighed against the feather of truth, and only through transformation can the soul ascend to the light. In the 20th century, Carl Jung deepened this understanding with his concept of the collective unconscious, a hidden web of archetypes and symbols that shape human experience, a realm where your beliefs are not merely personal but universal, resonating with the collective, a web that you weave with every thought, every intention, every vibration, a web that becomes the reality you live. Jung wrote, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate," a reminder that the beliefs you hold in the shadows of your mind are the lead of your reality, waiting to be transmuted in the fire of awareness, waiting to be forged into the gold of a new creation, a process of mental alchemy that begins with the courage to look within, to see the beliefs that shape your world, to transform them with the power of your intention, to create a reality that reflects the light of your soul. Practical wisdom offers a path to this transformation, a way to practice mental alchemy in your daily life, a process that begins with the simple act of awareness, of observing your thoughts without judgment, of seeing the beliefs that shape your reality, of feeling their weight in the crucible of your mind. Instead of battling the thoughts that arise, perhaps a fear of failure, a belief in scarcity, surrender to them. Hold them in the fire of your awareness. for in the act of seeing you begin the process of dissolution, the first stage of alchemy, where the old is broken down, where the lead of limitation is melted, creating space for the new to form. The Taoist sage Lao Tzu wrote, "To the mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders," a reminder that stillness is the key to transformation. For in the stillness, you can hear the whispers of your unconscious, you can see the beliefs that bind you, you can choose a new intention, a new vibration, a new reality. Picture a moment in your own life, a belief that holds you back, perhaps, "I am not worthy of love." What would shift if you paused, if you observed this belief without attachment, if you held it in the fire of your awareness, melting it down, and then, with the elixir of love, forged a new belief, a new intention, a new reality, one where you are worthy, where love flows freely, where the universe reflects the gold of your transformed consciousness. The esoteric process of belief-based reality shaping is a journey of return, a return to the infinite potential within you, a truth the alchemists symbolized with the Ouroboros, the serpent devouring its own tail, a glyph of eternal renewal, where the end is the beginning, and every transformation leads to a new creation, a cycle that unfolds within your mind, where every thought, every belief, every intention is a step on the path of mental alchemy, a path that leads from the lead of separation to the gold of unity, from the illusion of limitation to the truth of infinite possibility. In the quantum field, this is the dance of entanglement, where your thoughts are not isolated but interconnected, resonating across the planes of existence, drawing to you the experiences that match their frequency, a cycle that you can shape with the power of your intention, a cycle that you can transmute with the fire of your awareness, a cycle that you can create with the light of your consciousness. The ancient Gnostic texts speak of this as the divine spark, the fragment of the infinite within you, a spark that burns with the fire of creation, a spark that you wield as the alchemist of your reality, transforming the lead of fear into the gold of love, the lead of doubt into the gold of faith, the lead of separation into the gold of unity, a process that begins within and radiates outward, shaping the world from the inside out. How often do you find yourself believing that reality is fixed, that your struggles are inevitable, that your life is shaped by forces beyond your control, when in truth your thoughts are the alchemist, your beliefs the raw material, your reality the crucible, waiting for the fire of your intention to transmute it from the inside out? What would shift if you saw every challenge as an opportunity for alchemy, every fear as a piece of lead, every moment as a chance to create gold, a chance to shape a reality that reflects the infinite potential within you? Have you ever felt the power of a thought, a vision so clear, a belief so strong, that it came to pass as if the universe itself bent to your will? These are not mere coincidences but revelations, glimpses of the truth that mental alchemy is real, that your thoughts transmute reality, that you are the creator of your world, a truth affirmed by the Hermetic sages, the quantum field, and the alchemists, who knew that the greatest transformation is not of metal but of the mind, a transformation that begins with awareness, with intention, with the courage to believe in the infinite within you. Pause now, close your eyes, and feel the crucible within you, the thoughts that weigh heavy, the beliefs that bind, and ask yourself, what lead am I ready to transmute, and what gold am I ready to create? Mental alchemy is the esoteric art of belief-based reality shaping, a process that transmutes reality from the inside out, empowering you to create with the infinite potential of your mind, a truth whispered by the ancients, affirmed by quantum science, and lived by those who have awakened to their divine essence, a truth that invites you to step into your power as the alchemist of your reality, where every thought is a spark, every belief a flame, every intention a creation, and the world you live is the gold of your transformed consciousness. What has been your experience with mental alchemy? Have you felt the power of a transformed thought, seen the shift of a new belief, known the creation of a new reality in a moment of clarity? Share your reflections in the comments, for your story may be the light that guides another, a spark in the crucible we share. If this journey has awakened the alchemist within you, join us in this exploration of the infinite. Subscribe, and let's create together, conscious alchemists of a reality that reflects the radiant truth of our souls, a reality where the lead of the past becomes the gold of the infinite now.